of the organization. Currently, as Manager Business Operations at MTN Nigeria, David coordinates the execution of strategic initiatives, supports the CEO in holding the executive team members accountable to timelines and commitments, and prepares critical presentations and reports tailored towards sustaining the growth and profitability of the business. Please let's give it up for David Onochie. Our next panelist is Haitham El Hanafi. He possesses a proven track record of success in systematically defining clients' 5-year strategic objectives, leading technical and sales engagements to meet customers' technology strategies and business planning objectives. He refines existing visions to boost revenue by tackling technology disruptions. Haitham is a renowned thought leader who anticipates the future technology needs by closely monitoring industry and market trends. As head of sales, SpeechLogix Group, Haitham is in charge of fostering the SpeechLogix and Zoom global relationship, foreseeing future business, and leading SpeechLogix support operators to deploy unified communications as a service, UCAT platform by Zoom engines. Let's give it up for our panelists, please. Welcome, David. Welcome, Haitham.
Thank you.
My first question is for David. Why should Nigerian SMEs prioritize a culture of innovation and adaptability in a dynamic business environment like Nigeria? What are some practical steps?
Okay, thank you so much, Lola, for that one introduction. I would like you to confirm if you can hear me very well.
Yes, we can.
Awesome. Okay, so to answer your question on why should Nigerian SMEs prioritize a culture of innovation and adaptability in a dynamic business environment like Nigeria? So to answer this question, I would like to start off by sharing a story. I call this the Opay's innovation story. I am almost certain that most people in this room or in this webinar session must have heard of Opay. So for those that have not heard of Opay, Opay happens to be the fintech app that revolutionized mainly instant mobile payment services in Nigeria. Now, the interesting part of the story and why I chose to share Opay's innovation story is when Opay started off in 2018, Opay did not start out as a fintech company. Rather, the company started off as a food delivery and ride-hailing services. In fact, the ultimate goal for the company as at the point when they started operations in 2018 was to form a super app. And I can bet that so many of us on this meeting did not know about this. Now, what happened? How was Opay able to transition from a food delivery services company and a ride-hailing company, to becoming the most popular fintech app that offers, fast payment services in Nigeria? If we can recall, sometime in 2020, I think that was in Lagos State, there was a ban, there was a policy, that issued a ban for e-bike hailing. And this policy affected Opay's business model, including its, food delivery services. However, the interesting part of this, how Opay was able to adapt successfully was the fact that the company they didn't allow this challenge to, hamstring its potential in the Nigerian business ecosystem. The company was able to reinvent itself, successfully to the point where, they were able to focus on fintech solutions, that provided solutions to the need of Nigerian customers, to the need of the Nigerian public. Today, Opay boasts of over 35 million registered users in Nigeria and also over 500,000 agents. So why I had to share this story is because, this story is a true testament to the dividends of prioritizing a culture of innovation and adaptability, within a dynamic business environment like Nigeria. I'm also certain that so many of us on this, call would be aware that the cost of doing business in Nigeria today is on the rise. Inflationary pressures remain at an elevated rate. As at the end of last month, March 2024, according to the numbers released by the National Bureau of Statistics, we could see that inflation had skyrocketed to about 33.20%. And this could significantly increase in the coming months, maybe to even exceed 40%. So essentially, what I am trying to say, is as a business owner, if you do not innovate in this dynamic environment, you will die. If you do not prioritize innovation, you will die. When we talk about innovation, we are not talking about renovation. It is innovating from inside out. The beauty of what is happening today in our ecosystem is that the embers of business transformation, which was ignited by the COVID-19 pandemic, has exposed so many good opportunities within the business landscape. So to win in this dynamic environment, to be able to provide solutions that would enable your company to be competitive, to constantly have an edge in this ecosystem, it is important that you note out these critical strategies. One, as an SME, it is important to define and communicate a clear innovation strategy. What does a clear innovation strategy do for you? One, that strategy has to be, you have to identify an area of focus, and for you to be able to do this, you need to conduct a lot of research. We need to be able to understand exactly what your market niche is. What are you trying to provide? What services are you trying to put out there? Is there a need for your services? Often at times we see lots of entrepreneurs and SME, owners bring out business solutions that the market does not need. That does not make sense in any way, because at the end of the day, the business would fail. That is one. Two, for you to define a clear innovation strategy, it is also very important that allocations to resources are crafted. We need to have a situation where you identify, okay, this is exactly what it is going to cost. I will need to hire a new talent. I will need to, install a new technology. I will need to install a new project management software. So this is very critical in defining and communicating a clear innovation strategy. Lastly, it is important that the leadership, of course, the owners of the business, they are committed to seeing this through. Oftentimes we see situations where business owners get to start off, very ambitious strategies and they abandon it along the way. So that is one. Two, another critical strategy to, mitigating the impact, to adopting the culture of innovation in this dynamic environment is to empower employees to generate and pursue new ideas. Creating a culture of innovation means giving employees the freedom. They need to be able to, think outside the box. If we still operate within the traditional structures and how things have been in the past, you would end up stifling innovation. Employees need to be able to think outside the box. They need to, have that open form of communication where they can, propose ideas through good experimentation techniques. And then lastly, in this bucket is the need to institutionalize customer segmentation. That is, it is important to infuse customer feedback to decision making. So what we've seen in the past few years, especially, of course, which is the reason why 95% of SMEs fail at the first year of launching, is most business owners develop products. or business solutions that the market does not need. So a very critical strategy that will enable innovation to grow in your business is institutionalizing customer segmentation. How exactly are you going to document customer feedback? How are you going to assess customer needs? This product you want to develop or this service, is it needed? Is the market in need of it? I am very certain that once we do once we incorporate these three strategies, our businesses would have that innovation culture, and at the end of the day, we can be able to scale. Thank you very much. Over to you, Lola.
Thank you so much for that. If I could pick up on a few things, you said if you don't innovate, the business will die, the business will fail. And one of the practical things you said was to incorporate customer feedback into your product so that you can better tailor your products and your services to them. Because like you said, if you don't have products that people want, then the business will not succeed. So thank you so much for that. Haitham, a question for you, please. You're part of the management at a Canadian-based firm, SpeechLogix. Could you briefly introduce us to the company and tell us about the key factors that you and your team consider when identifying innovative solutions?
Thank you very much for having me, first of all, and I'm very excited for this webinar. And SpeechLogix is a Canadian-based, as you mentioned. We're based out of Oakville, Ontario, in Canada. We have global operations and representation in Europe, Africa, Middle East, and Asia. We are a technology provider where we have a unified communication platform as a service, contact center as a service, and we are happily, and we made actually a wise decision to work with Zoom to incorporate their technology and innovation into the platform that we provide for telco providers around the world. We usually work together with telcos just like MTN to give them a toolbox of what innovative solutions, flexible solutions that they can provide for SMEs. Echoing what David mentioned, there's a lot of opportunities out there. We are gearing up and partnering with telco providers to provide such a toolbox that is fully branded, that is locally hosted, and we can slice packages that are never existed before to match what the local market needs are. So we at SpeechLogix make that decision on that business model, and we work together with the operators to enable their innovative solutions. As the second part of the question, SpeechLogix, as I mentioned, has global operations. So when we wanted to pick and choose tools to work together as a team, as a global team, we always look for availability. We look for solutions that work all the time. So it is definitely something that we look for innovations, and we look for future features going forward. So, like, for example, artificial intelligence is a big buzz in the world. Do we actually use it, or do we leverage it? So we're actually using both. We use it as employees. At the same time, we incorporate it into the platform to have the opportunity for telco providers get their own, let's say, a version of AI that is really geared towards their own market and territories.
Thank you, Haitham. So like you said, you look for availability and you also incorporate AI into your solutions as well. I have another question for David. David, in what ways do you think, what innovative ways can Nigerian SMEs navigate our own unique business challenges and remain profitable?
Can you hear me, Lola?
Yes, I can. Were you able to hear my question?
No, I think I lost you for some seconds.
Okay, no problem. Yes, okay. So I said, in what innovative ways do you think Nigerian SMEs can navigate our unique business environment and still remain profitable?
Okay, thank you for that question. So, I mean, it is very important that we understand that this season that we are in, if I would use that word, this season, there is a rapid acceleration of digitization. There is a rapid acceleration of technology. Things are moving quite fast. And if you run a business in this dispensation or in this environment, it is important that, one, you adopt technology, like you, number one, get to understand what are the technological requirements that I need to be able to scale. Else, you might still be running your business as it was maybe in the way back in the day. So there are technological solutions that are currently, being used by innovative businesses. We can see that from what happened in terms of the pandemic, there has been a lot of acceleration towards remote working. So you wouldn't want to be the business that is still trying to struggle with, traditional legacy systems and, trying to enterprise software that are of old. You need to think through an intensive market research, what technological opportunities, what technological tools are out there that we can incorporate into our business that will enable us serve our customers better. What project management tools, for example, okay, so we are having this meeting, with this amazing meeting platform. This are one of the technologies that the COVID-19 pandemic have been able to, drive. So it will be a lot of value add for your business once you begin to think outside the box. So incorporating technology, carrying out a risk assessment and scenario planning is number two. It is important that as a business owner in this economy, in this environment, that you get to identify vulnerabilities in your operations. And for you to identify those vulnerabilities and risk, you need to conduct scenario planning. You need to be able to understand exactly holistically the risk that you can get to encounter, both from an external point of view and from an internal point of view. And then you also need to anticipate challenges and develop contingency plans in place that will enable you to respond swiftly.
I think we've lost David for a bit.
If there were to be any circumstances that might impact on your. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, we can. We can hear you.
Yes, we can. We can hear you. Okay. So sorry about that.
No problem. So I just wanted to find out how can Nigerian SMEs leverage technology? So you've talked about contingency planning. How can they leverage technology to reduce cost inefficiencies and operational inefficiencies?
So
no, it's breaking up. Hello, David? Okay, I think we've lost David. Once he gets back, we will continue that line of questioning. But Haitham, I have a question for you. So we'll be spotlighting the Meetings Plus solution shortly, a solution that your company partnered with MTN Nigeria and Zoom to develop for Nigerian SMEs. In summary, how do you think that Meetings Plus can help SMEs in Nigeria?
That's a good question, Lola, because Meeting Plus has been really well designed to match what the local Nigerian SMEs are looking for usually. Let's not deny that hybrid work and remote work is gonna stay here forever. It's the new trend for working entrepreneurs and other let's say innovative solutions can be really delivered by companies like MTN. MTN and SpeechLogix have been working very well for the last months before to really well design this, to be able to cut in pieces the bundles, day, week, and month packages for the local market. It will be purchased by the local currency. And at the same time, it is really something that, this is the beginning of a bigger solution. So Meeting Plus is just the beginning. There's a lot of things going on in the background between MTN and SpeechLogix to enhance and keep working and adding future features for this. At the same time, we are leveraging Zoom technologies, which means any innovations, any AI, any new stuff that's happening at Zoom meeting solution, Meeting Plus will have the same. So AI companion, the whiteboarding, the closed captioning, recording on the cloud, all these kind of things are actually gonna be part of Meeting Plus. It is part of the Meeting Plus. In fact, there's a lot of opportunities out there to even add and do things that are not doable. The other thing I want to highlight as well is that Meeting Plus is not only a branded Zoom platform, but also non-Meeting Plus users can actually join the meeting from outside Nigeria and even inside Nigeria, which means if you have a Zoom app and you got invited by Meeting Plus host or user, you will be able to join the meeting with no problem. So you don't have to download a Meeting Plus if you are outside and versa. So this is a great opportunity we're talking about. It is open. It is not a closed system. It's an open system, and it could really add more features as we go. It is available on all platforms, and I think this is just a quick beginning, and there's a lot of things coming up, also more exciting.
Thank you so much, Haitham. Let me check if David is back. Hello, David. Are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm here, Lola. I'm here.
Okay. So we were discussing how Nigerian businesses can leverage technology to improve their cost inefficiencies and operational inefficiencies. So if you could just round that up for us. But before you answer, can I encourage people to please use the Q&A chat box to ask their questions, please? The questions will be selected from there. So please use the Q&A chat box, please. Thank you. Okay, go ahead, David.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. So as I was saying prior to being thrown out from the meeting, it is important for businesses today to find innovative solutions to managing energy cost. So energy is very critical for the smooth running of business in Nigeria. So over the past few months, even I think towards the tail end of last year, we saw a lot of energy prices volatility, that it impacted so many businesses, and of course driving our operating costs higher than what it is or what it used to be. So for a company that wants to be innovative, for a company that wants to leverage on innovation, it is very important that we start implementing energy efficient practices. What are the other sources of energy that we can invest in? How do we I mean, there are renewable energy sources out there that can help us to curtail or rather reduce the price of what energy is in terms of our books, and it's also very important that as we navigate this dynamic environment, we have to also craft talent management strategies. So you wouldn't want to innovate externally, and from an internal point of view, there might be a vacuum. So in response to the labor market challenges, it is important that SMEs, should, focus on, investing in their employees, ensure that they are trained adequately, ensure that, they are subscribed on key development initiatives that will enable them, drive traction in terms of company performance. So those are the key, points that I wanted to highlight before I was thrown out of the meeting.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for your response. Please, can we have a round of applause for our subject matter experts, for David and for Haitham, please? Can we have your virtual round of applauses, please? Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. We'll get into the section for the Q&A. We'll answer about 2 or 3 questions, and then the other questions will be sent, the responses to your other questions will be sent to your email. So we'll only have time for 2 questions, 2 or 3 questions. And then if your question isn't answered here, we will send you an email answering your question personally. So Haitham, the question here, I think I have 2 questions here for you, so I'll just lump them together. It says, is SpeechLogix a team collaboration tool? And then also, will Meeting Plus allow the host to record to the cloud or PC? And will there be a storage limit for cloud recordings?
So for the first question, the Meeting Plus has been designed based on the Zoom meetings engines, and it has been also customized for MTN specific use cases. We have added billing system that is specific and to be able to have this packages sold in daily packages, weekly packages, and monthly. So they are specific to MTN, but it's based on the Zoom technology. So any new stuff that's happening at Zoom, new development, new features, when it comes to the meeting and video technologies, Meeting Plus will be automatically upgraded from the back end. And when it comes to the cloud recording, there's no limit for that. The customers will always be able to retrieve his recordings in his own portal. So the recording will always be available. It's always advised to download that into your local PC. But of course, at the end of the day, they are available. The cloud storage is there in the Zoom cloud, actually.
Okay, thank you so much for that. David, a question for you. It says, innovating in a dynamic landscape like Nigeria is difficult due to considerable lack of resources and infrastructure. How can innovation hubs help to create more grassroots access for people with great ideas to collaborate with solution providers? So what do you think? Where is the gap, or how can those with the ideas and innovation hubs meet?
Okay, thank you once again, Lola. So there are several innovation hubs that have been created in the past. I mean, I can remember some that were being championed by the Ministry of Digital Economy, that had to do with training lots of young people on digital skills, exposing them to some of what this technology requirements are, and how that can also be infused into opportunities of the future. So there are lots of opportunities out there, for galvanizing tech talent and ensuring that there is no gap in our ecosystem. We've been able to see, I think sometime last year in October, there was some form of startup fund that was set up by Google, to also champion some of these courses. So it is, from my perspective, it is for young business owners to identify, for example, what is my niche, the business solution I am providing. What solution what is the niche of that, my business? Who are my customers? And then you will now begin to, look out for, hubs that are galvanizing, business owners and startups within that, that view. So there are lots and tons of, opportunities out there. It is all about the will. Don't forget, for businesses to thrive in this dynamic environment, there must be a deeper level of intentionality. You cannot say you are running a business out of thin air. You have to have grit. You have to put in the work. You have to do research. You have to ask questions. You have to ask very valid questions, else this economy will swallow your business. Over to you, Lola.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much, Haitham. We have a lot of questions in Q&A, but we only have time for 2. But like I said, we will individually respond to your questions. So in terms of pricing, in terms of the subscription plan for Meeting Plus, we will be providing the answers to that. I'll be handing over to my co-moderator, Aderinshola Aino, to carry us on through to the rest of the webinar. But I also need to remind you that we still have the giveaway, so please stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the webinar. But thank you so much, Haitham. Thank you so much, David. This has been very informative. Over to you, Aderinshola.
Hi, good morning. Thanks, Lola,
Good
for
morning.
that.
Good morning.
Yeah, thanks for that very fantastic session. And thanks to Haitham and David for the good questions and answers they've delivered to our customers today. As you know, we have been mounting the new solution MTN is about to roll out to you, called Meetings Plus. And if you see it from our backdrop, you see the lovely logo of that solution. It says powered by Zoom. So no data or time limits. So I'll be handing over to my colleague now. I'll be bringing her in. Her name is Olufumilayo Olutayo. She's manager, SME segment at Enterprise Business MTN. And she'll be taking us on a quick session to run us through what the Meetings Plus solution is all about. And as you can see from her background, from all of us, our backgrounds, you see available on iOS, Microsoft, and on Google Play Store. So you can go look for that on your devices right now, just to give you a heads up. You can go and just type in Meetings Plus and be able to see, you'll be able to download the app ahead of full launch. Welcome, Fumi. Good morning.
Good morning, Aderinshola. Thank you so much for the interactive
Yes.
It's my pleasure to introduce the new solution, Meeting Plus, to us all. Please confirm if you can hear me, please.
You can just project a little bit more. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, so I'll be presenting to you. I'm glad to introduce the Meetings Plus solution to you. It's one of the new innovation, just like our speakers have spoken earlier. The innovation is something that needs to be continuous. It's something that you need to be strategic about, and it's something that you must have your up game about it. And in doing that, I'll be showing you a little, I'll be presenting to you. You can see my screen, please let me know. Okay, so this is Meetings Plus. What is Meetings Plus? Meetings Plus is a tripart partnership with Zoom, SpeechLogic, and it's a collaboration to introduce an indigenous unified communication tool called what? Meetings Plus. And the question is, what do I stand to enjoy in Meetings Plus? Meetings Plus is a unified communication tool that allows businesses to market and engage their customers by ensuring that messaging is continuous, conferencing is uptime, and we can see that due to the invasion of COVID-19, a lot of businesses have discovered that there's a need for a huge demand for businesses to be flexible. There's a need for them to be agile, and there's a need for them to be fast. In order to do that, you need to be able to be available and be able to engage depending on the vertical that you are in, either through voice, chats, video. Presence is also important. Sharing of information is critical. Recording is also a clear feature that you should have alongside what? Mobility. What we mean by mobility, the opportunity for you to be available in different platforms, either on the iOS, on the Android platform, alongside on the what? On the web, depending on the channel that is convenient for you. Mobility is critical. Just as well as our earlier speakers have made reference to, that you need to make available all resources to engage, to make sure your business does what? Strive further. And in summary, Meetings Plus give you the opportunity to engage through voice, meeting, and presence. Your presence as a business or as an individual, as a partner, as a trainer, or anywhere you find yourself, you must always know that your presence is what is critical. I say it again, your presence is what is critical for people to know what you have to offer. Going further down to what my Meetings Plus has to offer, just like our speakers have said earlier, is in partnership with Zoom, in which you'll be able to do every feature that you have alongside with Zoom. And alongside, you'll be able to do your screen share, your whiteboard. You'll be able to mute and unmute participants. You'll also be able to assign roles of privileges to your co-host. Alongside, you can create your pools, record your videos, just like our speakers have said earlier, that your recording can be stored on your PC or in the cloud, alongside live chats and real-time capturing. Another key feature that you stand to enjoy with this Meetings Plus is, before now, we all know that it's only a monthly subscription that is available for Meetings Plus. Now, with this particular solution, we've been able to bring in the daily, weekly plans, which means that if you don't need to subscribe for an entire month for your engagements, or for the engagements you want to have, or the collaboration you need to have, you can always go for a lower plan, a flexible plan, depending on what you stand to enjoy, or you stand to subscribe for. Another key thing we've come to discover is that you can now pay with your airtime. So now you don't have the issue with paying in dollar. You can always pay in Naira. These are things in which we've brought into play to ensure that this indeed is an indigenous company, because we've discovered that this is the first of its kind in Nigeria. And we are trying to tell you again that indeed innovation is just the tips of the iceberg. We are looking forward to introducing more innovative solutions like this as well. Now, going further down to, okay, who needs this solution? Who are the people that can leverage on this solution? I have a few use cases here with me. I have a client that wants to organize a meeting with he or a partner, either locally or internationally. You can be able to do this at the tip of your finger. And alongside, you want to do your demos of your sales at real time. This is possible as well with ease. And alongside, you can also decide that you want to do webinars. You have a 2-day webinar, a 1-day webinar. You can always launch on these virtual solutions as well. Alongside, if you're a lecturer or you're in the academic or the educational sector, you want to organize trainings, you want to organize teachings, you want to organize a lot of things for your students, both at any time, without any interruption. Please, I want you to know that without any interruption, you can have your meeting as long as you want, as long as 24 hours non-stop. Alongside, it gives you the opportunity to engage with your partners, as I said earlier, remotely. Those remotely could be within Nigeria, and also those outside Nigeria. Another thing you can also use this solution for is for interviews. We've optimized the solution such that it makes it easier for you to engage with your partner or with your audience. And it also have a feature to make it possible for you to have about 250 participants, depending on the audience you want to cover. We also discover that you can also use it for your business support. You can support your customers anywhere they might be. And this has also helped a lot in consulting. Alongside, as I said earlier, you can use it in the educational space, in the business space, in the consulting space, even medically, engineering. Any sector is available to can make use of this solution. And in all, I want you to remember again that this solution is strictly payable using Naira. What do I mean? Before now, we have this fluctuation of currency that has affected the way we do things, the way we purchase things, that's also skyrocketed the pricing of dollars. With this, we are telling you that your Naira card can pay. We're telling you that your airtime as well. So far, you are using an MTN line. You can subscribe for this solution. This is a great win that we've been able to achieve. Then alongside, we have 3 bundles, as I said earlier. We have the daily plan, which has data embedded into it. So we decided to embed data as well. So it's not just about the tool alone. We embedded data into it to make it easy for you to also browse or connect in different channels as well, browsing whatever you like. And alongside, you have the ability to choose within yourself, the flexibility to choose within yourself which plan works for you. For now, we have the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. Definitely, we'll always get feedback for our customers if there's other more bundles they want us to incorporate. In all, this is all what the solution is all about. I'm looking forward to more engagement, more collaboration, and more education to tell you how the solution as well can be very innovative for your business and continuity and grow revenue for you as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Funmi. Fantastic session right there. We can see a lot of hands clapping for you. Thank you very much. So, thank you for the 100 participants that we have on the call right now. Thank you very, very much. So still, please stick around. We are doing well with time. And of course, MTN does not call you for a webinar without doing a bit of giveaway. So please stick around, stick around, stick around, stick around. There is some freebie coming for you. So I have a couple of questions here. The subscription rates. Someone is asking what are the subscription rates for me?
Okay, yeah, the subscription rates, the pricing will be communicated tomorrow in the launch. We want to make that a surprise to everyone. And at the moment, all I can tell you now is you have some gig embedded into the solution. For the daily, you have a 2 gig that can help you run through. And for the weekly, you have a 6 gig embedded. And for the monthly, you have a 12 gig embedded. Thank you.
Okay, great stuff. All right, so tomorrow is the launch. So you guys on this call are getting this info first. But something I can tell you is that you can go and download the app and be on standby ready. If you visit any of the Google Play Store or iOS, you can download the app as we speak. Oh, I think we still have a couple of questions for David here, but I will come back to that later. Okay, so I have a couple of questions for our guests on this call for you, our customers, to receive the feedback. I know people are inching and really waiting. So, question number 1, and this is how we are going to do it. I have some data to give away, okay? I have some lovely data coupons to give away so that you can, you'll be glad you joined MTN webinar. So in the chat section, you just give us your full name, your email address, and your phone number, and the correct answer. Can we take that again? Your full name, or in the Q&A section, yes, let's use the Q&A section. So we're not taking questions again for now. I'm asking the questions. Your full name, Aderinsola Aino, your email address, and your MTN phone number, and you stand a chance to win data, free data today. Are you ready? I have five data coupons to give away. So MTN, question number one. Question number one, if I were you, I would have typed my name, my phone number, and my email address down. It's just the answer that I'll be, yeah. So MTN is in partnership with two people to deliver Meetings Plus, two organizations to deliver Meetings Plus. Who are these organizations? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. MTN is in partnership. Brilliant. Okay, I have the first correct answer, and his name is Emmanuel Great. Emmanuel Great. All right, Emmanuel Great. Emmanuel Great got the right answer. Says SpeechLogix and Zoom. Congratulations, Captain Emmanuel Great. You have a data coupon from MTN. All right. Second question. Second question. If you are following the session, you will find out that Fumi told us about the variants of Meetings Plus. And what are these 3 variants? What are the 3 plans? Now, let me not use the word variants. What are the 3 plans on Meetings Plus? Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Fantastic. So I have my first correct answer there. Henry Lingwe Barnabas. Yes, Henry Lingwe Barnabas. Daily, weekly, and monthly plans. All right, Informer, please let me save that contact. Henry Lingwe Barnabas is my second winner for data. All right. Are we having fun? Okay. All right. Okay, I see we have the numbers have grown up to 101 on the call. All right. We have 2 panelists that spoke to us today. I wish they could just log off now so that people would not see their names. But can you give me their full names? The 2 panelists that we had today, the 2 gentlemen that spoke to us today. In 5, 4, 3, 2, their full names. Full names. I see people spelling names, spelling. Okay, I have my first correct answer. And it is by Collins Egede. By Collins Egede, full names. David Onoche and Haitham El Nafi. Collins Egede. Collins Egede. Congratulations, you are a winner of data from MTN. Okay. All right, I have 2 more coupons to give away. I'm feeling happy today. Okay, we listened to Funmi very well, and she showed a slide of the various features of the Meetings Plus application. Okay, so can you give me three features of the Meetings Plus solution? Okay, three features. So I'll give you some 10 more seconds for that. You may want to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay. All right. Thank you. I have my first correct answer, and that is from Olise Ngozi. Chats, yes, in app recording is also available, and video, yes, of course. Yeah. If you've won a prize today, sorry, you cannot win another one. So Olise Ngozi, congratulations. You have won data coupon. All right, so the final one. I hope somebody is able to remember this. And this is for the last data coupon today. Are we ready? Drum roll, everyone. When you subscribe for the Meetings Plus app, or for the Meetings Plus, so when you subscribe for any of the Meetings Plus variants or bundles, it comes with data. So the monthly plan, how much data does it come with? All right. That's an easy one. Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay. Sunday Awazi is my winner. It comes with 12 gigabytes of data. So congratulations, Sunday. You are the final winner of our prize today, of our data today. It was fun doing this with us. As usual, I look forward to this session during my webinars to give my customers data. It's that I'm giving you airtime or I'm giving you data. But there is a bigger giveaway coming. By the time we launch tomorrow officially, because you guys have ears to the ground, 102 of us on this call. So we have an incentive for you, our customers, who sign up for Meetings Plus starting from tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, the 25th of April, 2024, Meetings Plus will be going live. And for the first 100 people that subscribe, you'll be getting an extension on your subscription. So if you subscribe for 1 month, you get a 1-month extension. If you subscribe for a weekly plan, you get a week extension. And if you subscribe for a daily plan, you get a day extension. So if I were you, I will maximize. So there's a buy one, get one free offer for the first 100. So if I were you, I will maximize this opportunity. I will go for the highest band so that I can get the highest extension possible. 1 month subscription, and you will get a 1-month extension. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Meetings Plus. If I were you now, I will go on to my iOS store, my Google Play Store, and go and download the app. And in fact, the solution is beautiful. The UI UX is fantastic. It's a lovely app to look at. So just sign up for it. And for you to know, for your subscription, you will be able to get it, to subscribe for this solution on the MTN eShop. on the MTN eShop. So please, if you want to buy anything from MTN and you on the MTN eShop, shop.mtn.ng, shop.mtn.ng. That is our platform on the eShop, and you can get other solutions from MTN right there on the MTN eShop. All right. If you've not visited our website, mtn.ng/business, there you are able to get all manner of solutions from MTN that will do your business a whole lot of good. This MTN Meetings Plus is part of our cloud productivity solutions. We have cybersecurity solutions there. We have social media advertising solutions there. We have so many other solutions. We have our security and surveillance solution there as well on our website, mtn.ng/business. Also join our MTN tribe on Facebook, MTN SME tribe on Facebook. Just type MTN SME tribe, and you'll be allowed into the tribe. On that tribe, you have enough information about businesses, about business, and we are getting invitations to our events like this and our webinars that will do you a lot of good. So as we round up today, I'd like to say a big thank you to my colleague, my co-presenter, Lola Olukogbon. Thanks for time out. Thank you, Ifoma. Thank you to our panelists, Haitham El Hanafi and David Onoche. Thank you for one of our panelists that we didn't really have, but he was on the call, Jean-Claude Kabea, all the way from South Africa. And I thank Olufunmilayo Olutayo, my SME segment manager. Thank you so much for joining the call. Till we come your way again in another webinar, please keep on the lookout and keep choosing MTN. Thank you and bye for now.
Are we saying? Saying. Stop.